Hello there, my name is Fernando Negrete. I'm the president of Digital Innovation, and it's quite the pleasure to be here with you in the Digital Innovation Day. This event that little by little is becoming a classic in Latin America and always strives to stay relevant for you at all times in terms of the digital ecosystem and public policies. We have chosen two topics for the day. Yesterday, we worked intensely under economic recovery through IT technologies. And we had an amazing start with Mario Cimoli, who's the Secretary General, joined for the CLAC. And in a few words, he didn't use the word to threaten, but he threatened us in a way, in a way that telling us that countries that would not use technology would fall to the wayside because we have to incorporate that technology for a day-to-day basis through the use of public policies and new digital agendas. Economic recovery through technology is actually quite possible. It is feasible. And Mario gave us a sign, a rather frank and straightforward a sign of the need to generate political agendas that are modern in nature, that are updated, and that will allow us to combat against inequalities and to recover the economy of MSIs and the governments. And they provided us a document that was very valuable, the OECD and the Capita Bank, in November and December, which was the Latin American economic boom. And he talked about economy and technology. Yesterday we had the event talking about this need. The second speech was made by Enrique Garbas from the Ibero-American Secretary General, and he presented an absolutely transversal vision of the recovery in economic terms for society, but also in terms of education, health, and it was a very holistic vision that leveled the opportunities of technology. The ECLAC and, of course, the support of Huawei have allowed us to create this amazing event. And then we had an extraordinary panel with some of the most important regulators in the region. We had the regulator from Dominican Republic, Paola Bonilla from the CBC. We also had Fabian Murin from Peru and the Undersecretary of Connectivity in Argentina. It was a rather valuable panel. Canto, the Association of Companies of the Caribbean, and it was a rather frank and open dialogue that we need, of course, to refresh and renovate the economy amongst telecommunications operators. And that was yesterday, but today is also a very important day because we're going to work on something that is fundamental in nature, and it has to do with transforming or changing. Over the past decade, we have become concerned with connecting. That is the name of the game, to connect. We've talked about telecommunications networks, but we find ourselves in a moment in which these networks are not traditional anymore. They are robust and they free up a lot of digital well-being for the people. They are intelligent networks that allow us to deploy the Internet of Things, and this is a big data and AI, and also generate like slices in a way of well-being. It can be put into pieces of well-being for any people and businesses. The new generations and their know-how and their needs, technologically speaking, are big. So the opportunities are big as well. And this is why we're going to talk about transformation too. The most important thing is to connect, but there's still much to do. So in this digital transformation today, we will dedicate our event to digital transformation for the benefit of the operators, but also recognizing the vision and opinion of governments. We all need to transform as a society and with the MSIs in mind. The world is in a digital transformation. Europe has destined over billions of euros for the transformation. Spain has also destined over 700 million US, and the United States has invested a lot in research and AI as well. China, of course, has done that for many years now. So the entirety of the world is investing in this digital transformation. And with this, I start today's program. And I want to warmly welcome Michael Xue, who is President of Public Affairs in Huawei Latin America. And they are the company that allow us to build this debate and this deliberation in Latin America. Michael Xue, the floor is yours.
I'm Michael Xuefeng, Honorable Minister and distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Michael Xuefeng, Vice President of the Huawei Latin American. My Chinese name is Xuefeng. My English name is Michael. All of the guys the local guy call me Michael. I work in the Huawei more than 20 years. I stay the Latin American already 7 years. I like the Latin American, warm and hot. Okay, the first, a warm welcome back to the all those for here for the second days of the Innovation Day. On them that is relevant for us all, digital transformation. I would like to begin by calling your attention to the report we have just released. It's called Intelligent the World 2030, a vision for our world in the 2030, or the 10 years from now. It's a world much more digital and better. The part that is the most interesting to me is say we shall be able to re-engage repetition and the dangerous world to the machine. Its song is good, and it is coming is true. At Huawei, we have state-of-the-art factory where only very few people can manage a higher automatic product line that produce a smartphone every 20 plus seconds. We have launched a solution for the mining industry and demonstrated how you can operate a machine on a mining field 100 of the mile away from on the exhibition hall. It's feeling very much like the playing computer games. Similar, the skins can be seen at the port. The worker not longer have to operate a crane in the hot, humid weather. Instead, they can now operate in the machinery from the air condition control center, use the faster telecom network. Such things involves in the integrating of the technology, such as the 5G or the 4G, AI, and cloud, to produce the solution for the vertical industry. They have the potential to transform almost each and every industry on this planet. I also agree to the potential for the improvement in terms of the efficiency. They are green. In Brazil, we have shown how you can combine drones with the field connecting and the cloud and AI to enable smart agriculture. We can use the drones to take the higher resolution emerging for the crops, send them over the faster network to the data center from analysis, and instantly to the center intersection to the drone on how much pesticide to use. It's free us from the manual label and the health risk, and reduced the use of the pesticide. For this, it can be the first the 4G, not necessarily the 5G. But you can see how great change we can produce with the convergence of the technology such as network, AI, and cloud. When we have the 5G in the next few years, it's going to be much faster. We have launched the smart mining solution in this region. The result is very encouraging, both of us and for our partner. Today, we have the partner here from the banking industry. I believe that he can tell you what change is expected in the coming 10 years. They have already have the dramatic change in recent years, but the future have more surprise. We see a great and promotion future, but we need to act. Well, the potential there. We need the policy to help the adoption of such technology, not only for the big campaign, but also for the small and middle enterprise. She faced the barriers such as fund, policy, and talent. I would like to draw your attention to the survey by the Boston Consulting Group. It's found that the top barrier of the infrastructure adoption of the digital technology by the small and the middle enterprise, as well as the talent. We have been making effort with our partner and the stakeholder. We try to raise the awareness, but also the important the digital technology and the national digital strategy. We work together to bridge the digital divide. We have helped train the 50,000 digital talent over the past 3 years in this region. The future is here. It's time for us to act together. We see ourselves as an enable happy, create value for our partner. We have launched the fund to enable the digital technology partner, especially the small and middle enterprise, by helping them go on cloud. I'm looking forward to the hearing your insight and the observation, including those on the digital transformation of the vertical industry, the policy and the strategy. I can't wait for the conversation to begin. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.